Yeah, alright, guys. What's up, world? Uh, I haven't done no videos in a while. I usually do them about whatever. But I've dealt with the court system as long as I can remember my whole life. I mean, it's like I got court coming up every other month, so forth, so on. Well, I am cleared as hell, no nothing. Well, being in a system and crap like that, man, after a while, you kind of figure out how they play their fucking game. Well, I figured it out, and they can kiss my commercial ass. Well, what they do, man, everything, it's all money, man. You get charged with something. Same thing as McDonald's charges you for burgers, man. They charge you for whatever the hell they want to. Run you up in the courts, man. If you give them one glimpse that they got power over you, they'll get you to plea out. They'll tell you any fucking thing, man. That's their job, man. The attorneys they give you, why they give them to you, so they have jurisdiction over you. I learned that out of the Black Law Dictionary of ninth edition, I believe it is. But these attorneys, they're officers of the courts. All right. Well, why are the hell they officers of court? There's attorneys working for me. Nah, wrong answer, man. It ain't the way it is. Anyway, I'll tell you about myself a little bit, man. I grew up small town, man. Wasn't nothing here, we back to school, we were drinking and fighting, and that's about it, man. But we got a little trouble, man. Got a little trouble. Ended up getting got state custody, this, that, and other. And over the years, I had traffic violations in court, and speed in court, DUI court, court, jail, court, jail, court, jail. Oh, I plead guilty. Why'd I plead guilty? Because they haven't told me to. Basically, you're not being coerced in any way, form, or fashion. But if you don't take this 30 days in jails, they're going to give you 5 years. That's a little coercion, is it not? No doubt, huh? Well, that's where they operate, man. They're going to get you. They'll try to contract that with you. That's what the main thing is, actually, man. I've been charged with like 32 felony charges, misdemeanors together. 32 total charges, whatever. Some felonies, some misdemeanors. And I'm not a felon at all. I've never been convicted of any felonies. And hell, I ain't been convicted of many misdemeanors since I figured out how the game works. A lot of them about signatures, man. The way they signed the paper. I went to court, walked in, looked down at my citation. There's no signature on our officer's signature. Well, there wasn't one. That's Judge. Hey, can I speak freely? He said, yes, what can I do for you, sir? They're still out there talking to clients, public defenders. I was like, he said, well, what can I do for you, sir? Where's your attorney? I said, it don't look like I need one. There's no signature on here for me to even conduct business with anyone, okay? Judge, looked at it. Dismissed. Have a good day, sir. Hope we didn't waste your morning, is what was said. And I walked out clear and free. Simple as that. And I just got another one over a signature, too, that's went on for been in and out of court like 14 times. We went to trial in a court, which is a fake trial. You can't go to trial in sessions court. That's like traffic plea out court. But they had their little bullshit trial in there. And even the way it all went down, it was a weird charge for small, whatever it was. I got charged at Walmart, like hit people for shoplifting when they don't shoplift all the time. Kind of what happened to me, man. The initial charge said theft, shoplifting with video. Well, that don't make a lick of fucking sense to me. I didn't go to jail. I got a citation for that. Well, I go to court about 10 times in sessions court. Had to fire this attorney because they're like 10 days. That's probably not. You're fucking crazy. And then the little attorney was like, you can't do what you want to do. You just caught criminal charges. I said, yeah, watch this. You're fired. How's that, right? And I moved on to the next one. They tried to do the same thing, get me to probation this or do that. So, no, I ain't pleading out to nothing. You know, I meant literally nothing. And if I'd have paid attention at first, I wouldn't have been in there all these times. And I'll get to that in a second, how I beat all this shit. Well, I banded over to the grand jury. You know, here I'm going to felony court over misdemeanor charges, which is all bullshit within itself. But I get in there, man, and my attorney's not there. I didn't understand what was going on there for a while, you know. Anyway, he had court and juvenile court and whatever, and I didn't even know I had an attorney. I never signed a paper, not once. Nothing. Anyway, and I carried on. He wasn't in court, and then I talked to some other guy, and I said, I heard my name come up. What the hell? Am I supposed to be here or what? Here's your attorney's number. I said, I never, never hired one. They gave me one. I never wanted him, didn't need him. But I used him anyway, right? So I get on the phone with him next day because I went that one day, and then there's a couple days stretch, and then there was another court date. Said that he'd be in there to file a motion. I didn't even talk to this girl. What the hell is he going to file on me? It wasn't on my behalf. It was on their behalf. Well, I get to him talking on the phone. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? What's going on in this bullshit system, right? And I think when I started talking about security bonds and this shit and another, he kind of knew I knew what the hell I was talking about. But he literally asked me, what would you plead to? How the hell you working for me? Asking what I plead to? I ain't pleading to shit. Exact words, I ain't pleading to nothing. We're going to trial, brother. They dismiss it, throw it out, or whatever. Well, we talked for a little bit, and he kept trying to say this and that and whatever. And I was like, man, the truth is, the original hard copy has been changed. He's like, what do you mean? Well, the first citation I got said theft, shoplifting with video. No signature on it. I went and got a copy of it because it got a little dirty, couldn't read it right. So I went down there to the center and got one. It says shoplifting theft via video, meaning that they'd got my signature, like electronic signature on a line or some shit like that. Bullshit. So I tell his attorney, hey man, here it is. I shouldn't have went in there the first time. I am not contracted out with anyone. There's no signature here. That's been changed. And well, I have to check into that, he says. Next day, I get a call. Hey, man, you're free. You're dismissed. Free to go. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it all boils down to, man, don't sign nothing. They'll threaten you, put you in jail. Hell, let them. Put me in jail, asshole. Everybody ain't gonna do that. Some people ain't been to jail. They said, no, I'd done a lot of time at a young age, man. I was a mean kid. But it's all changed now, but yeah, man, they'll do anything in the world to coerce you, man. I got trouble in one county, man, that said you're getting 5 to 10 in the pen if we go to trial. I said, well, she said you're going to get 5 to 10 years. I said, is that county or is that penitentiary? She's like, oh, that's the pen. I said, oh, yeah, I hear you can get teeth implants for $25 a tooth. She kind of looked at me crazy, you know. She was, yeah, well, maybe. I said, well, we're going to trial, baby. Right? And it's all bullshit charges, every one of them, man. And I actually hired an attorney for this. the best deal he could get me was 5 years on state felony paperwork and 150 days in county for dropping a DUI, dropping it down a lower DUI at 150 days. Well, I didn't go to court on the day I was supposed to. I decided I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to play their game, do my 5 years paper and all this crap. Hell, I was making work for it. Well, I studied my shit, man. And they had passed a law called the McNeely Law. Basically states that for them to get blood drawn from you, for whatever reason in particular, they have to have a court order to do so from a judge, period. Which means a lot of things. They ain't getting in my pockets looking, searching, nothing without something from a judge. Even though in all reality, he don't have no damn jurisdiction to do that either. But I filed that motion after I'd got picked up, man, a few years later and blah, blah, blah. I'm all wearing a pink uniform and shackled up, hands to feet and all that shit like I was going to run. I don't run too good, guys. Hell, I'm in a wheelchair sitting here talking to you. But anyway, so yeah, man, they, all that crap. This high dollar attorney I paid, he didn't even show up the day I was supposed to be in there to turn myself in for 150 days. And then 3 years later, I get picked up. So that's another charge on top of the other 18. That's a lot of charges for going from one side of town to the other, right? Didn't even do nothing. I went one side of the town to the other side of the town on the interstate, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I wasn't pulling over with one cop behind me, period. Hell no. But anyway, I pulled in next door that was open. They charged me with 18 charges, man. Shit didn't make no sense. Some of them, whatever. But either way it went, I hired a guy. He got the DUI, dropped down a DUI. He gave me 150 days. And he said, that's the best I can do, man. Well, hell, and I got picked up with another charge on top of them others. I filed that McNeely motion on my own now. And got to the point that we went to court a couple times. And DA finally come over and says, don't be bragging about what a sweet deal I'm going to give you. Well, that was weird. But anyway, it's pretty cool, man. I filed that motion, ended up walking out of there with damn time served and simple possession of weed. And I don't even think it was weed, really. I think it was tobacco or something, whatever. They do what they do. They try like hell to get you away form and fashion. Because it's all about the money, man. But don't sign nothing ever. Just don't sign nothing. They'll be like, you know, it's not an admission of guilt. Well, no. What the fuck you trying to get me to sign it for? I ain't guilty of nothing. You're not. You don't have to sign their shit. They want you to play their game. But when you put your signature on a ticket, it's a contract, man. Then you have to be in court. Or you violated the contract you agreed to, showing up on this date and blah, blah, blah. Hell, don't sign it. Don't even go. And will they come pick you up? Yeah, probably. They could. Don't mean they will, but it don't mean they won't. Like I didn't go to court today. I was supposed to win on this other crap. Attorney said everything dismissed over the phone. So I didn't go. She didn't have to. There might be a warrant for me not showing up. But they got it to do, man. They can throw everything in the world at me. I could care less, man. Because we run the show, guys. We the people, man. I'm the people. You're the people, man. You know what I'm saying? And like Constitution, this court I went to over here, it's all judged like, I'm going to read you guys your constitutional right. Well, bullshit. They're not. They're not mine. They're not yours. The Constitution was made for them. We made the Constitution to show them, to tell them, here's the power we let you have, man. Don't over fucking step it, dude. Don't overstep it, man. That's what it boils down to, and they do it all the time. Our government does it. They're all businesses, man. They're businesses. They're not public servants. Ask one of them if they know what their job is, duties are. Well, to protect and serve people from violating your rights and damaging your property. Well, that is a police, a cop's job, a citizen on patrol. That's their job. They ain't no officers, but anyway, they claim to be whatever, man. But ask them that. And if they tell you that's what they tell you, say, well, it seems to me that the only one violating my rights and damaging my property is you. Stopping me on the side of the damn street for no apparent reason. It's not illegal to walk. And no, you don't need to stick your hands in my pockets. You don't need my ID. It's a free fucking country, free society, man. Made an oath, man. They made an oath to them bow to their queens, but they made an oath to. But that's a whole different scenario, man. Yeah, just don't let them play you, man. And if they do play, just don't sign nothing. They offer you, we're going to give you an electric chair for jaywalking. Say, well, do it, man. Is that all you got? I ain't playing to nothing. I quit playing out. I don't know. I'd say back in 2006. I pled guilty to a charge I shouldn't have, but they kind of scared me. And I turned myself in. I done the 6 months and kind of just laid there thinking, what the hell would I be doing if I didn't plead guilty to this shit? I had 6 months to think about that. Every day, all day, all night, every day, every day, every day. What would I be doing if I hadn't pled guilty? I could have beat that. It was bullshit charges to start. I mean, I got a DUI in a car that didn't run, had a flat tire, and the water pump in the back seat. But I had the keys in it, and they arrested me for DUI. Said, you could have been fixing it. Well, not today, I wasn't. I'm drunk. I wasn't denying I was drunk. I was denying I wasn't driving that damn car no way in hell. Been sitting there for months. But anyway, I was sitting there 6 months thinking about what the hell would I do if I wasn't in there and pled guilty. And then I just stopped doing it. And trust me, you get in the system, it's hard to get out. I'm in town I'm in, I'm trying like hell to get out of it because I grew up here. Like I said, there wasn't nothing here when I was a kid, man. No mall, no nothing. There was nothing here. A couple of parks, a couple of parks like National Park, and then there's another little park and the lakes and shit. But if you didn't hunt and fish, what the hell else did they do? Riding around, drinking, whatever, being mean as shit. That's what happened, man. And anyway, I went to school and grew up with a lot of these guys that are police officers around here, man. And they remember they live my past. I get pulled over now for speeding or something, man. They're like, they'll show up 10 deep. Why? Well, because I said we were drinking and fighting and riding around. I was usually winning the fights, and they knew that. Changed now. Now I wouldn't black an eye if I paid to do it, but anyway, it wasn't like that years ago, and they still hold to that, man. They think they're going to take 5, 10 of them to give me shit. No, man, if you're going to get me, You have to pick me up and carry my ass, 'cause I am not walking into the cop car. I'm not standing up to get searched. I ain't walking into the damn jail. I ain't doing none of that shit willingly. Like, get your hands up. That's all they're getting out of me. Put my hands up so they can get a clear shot to shoot me, probably. But either way, it's happened, man. I was lay down. So, you got to get up. Or you're going to have to pick me up, assholes. I ain't walking in there. It's stupid. And the point of it is, man, I've been sitting here in this wheelchair waiting on my leg deal for a while now, a couple of months. I'm about to go nuts. Figured I'd make a video about what's going on with the court system and crap and all that corrupt shit, but figure I learn how to play the game, guys. I mean, that's all it is, man. It's a big money. It's like cowboys and fucking Indians, man. Hit or miss, man. If you ain't got pulled over, you probably know somebody. Study your crap, man. Get off your phones playing games and doing this, doing that, doing another. We got information. Unlimited fucking infos and laws and shit. Anything I ever talk about, man, don't take my word for it. Check it out, man. It's truth is truth, and it don't get no truer than that, okay? So, pretty odd. It's like you get a car, hell, you don't even own the damn thing when you register it. It becomes property of the state and county you're in, man. And you can send him a bill for your vehicle. The sheriff and all of them. Yeah, because you sign it. There's a little 5-star on the back of your tag. You really can't see it. It's one of them little hologramic things, real small. But so if you're operating a vehicle and it's registered under the tag, it means you're driving or operating, whatever you call it. You're actually can charge them for like maintenance fees on that vehicle. Because you're upholding their right. That's why it's easy when you register it, it's easier for them to take, impound, whatever. They did it to me not long ago. I've owned about 4 or 5 cars here in the same town. Wasn't driving, wasn't even in them. I was in a store one time, got hit with a damn driving on a revoked citation, and took my truck. And me inside the store at the time, okay? Well, we're just straight up theft. And their days are coming, man. I've learned a few things I ain't going to discuss on here, but their days are coming, man. I'll be on top of the game, man. I'll start getting money back they've taken from me. But yeah, man, just study your stuff, man. Most of the time, man, it's in plain view. What they do is in plain sight. I mean, they'll say stuff right in front of you. You don't think nothing about it. The government does it all the time, man. Most of the time, if they're accusing somebody of something, they done it themselves. Like, I know I have fit the descriptions of, I don't know, I've been stopped by them a lot. Fit the description of everything. I'm sitting there walking with these crutches that hang on my arms. Oh, yeah, and I got stopped. Said, you fit the description of the guy that was stealing trucks. Well, I wouldn't be walking with these damn crutches, asshole. I'd be in his truck, right? I've been stopped saying I fit the description of that. I fit the description of a peeping Tom. I fit the description of an elephant man, a man on the moon. What the hell ever. They do what the hell ever they fucking want, man. To get you in there to contract out with you, man, so they can get into your money, take your money, get you to pay money. And they keep it on the down low, man. The less we know, the better off they are. But that ain't the case for me no more, guys. And Oh, no, I figured I'd get on this BS a little bit. I'm kind of bored sitting around doing nothing, waiting on my leg to heal, about to go nuts. Hey, anybody gets a ride the motorcycle, man, they're fine, love it, man. Got me a little good cruiser, man. Big Boulevard 850. It rained 2 or 3 days a while back, right? And I said, well, couldn't ride. It's raining. I rode in the rain. It's terrible. Well, the next day it got sunny as hell. I should have waited another day because it was sunny, all right. With me out riding, pulled off a side road onto another road. Probably wasn't doing 2 miles an hour, maybe just turning and taking off from a dead stop. And mud had washed up on the road. That front tire hit that mud and slammed that bike on the ground on top of my damn leg. And they're heavy, man. They're pretty heavy getting stuck under one of them, man. I never got it off. It screwed my foot up pretty bad, man. I'm still dealing with it. But either way it goes, I'm just rambling on about BS crap, man. But yeah, no, learn your rights, man. Learn the Constitution, man. Know what power we gave them. Don't let them overdo you. Damn sure don't let them intimidate you, man. That's what they do. They're like fucking thugs with guns. Well, in the great state of Tennessee, everybody can carry a gun. Don't matter if you can buy it, you can carry it. Concealed or not concealed, it don't matter. They'd shoot me at a distance, knew I even owned a gun, probably, but either way, we'll see, man, how it goes. I'll get back on here later, man. Try to do some better videos, somewhat. About something, man. A lot of information to share, man, but other than that, I'm going nuts, man. Y'all have a good day. Peace out. Don't hop on the bikes when the road's been wet. Be at peace and don't let the damn cops get your ass. Policy enforcers contract you. Let me see. Don't let the police officers that are not officers, but don't let the cops get you to contract with them. Period. Don't sign shit. This video is probably a bunch of junk. We'll see. Other than that, peace out, guys.